I was sitting next to Mom in our parent-teacher conference. My teacher told her that I wasn't trying hard enough, wasn't paying attention, wasn't applying myself. She said the problem could be my eyes or maybe my ears. We had those checked out. They were fine. That just left my brain. Maybe that was the problem. Mom and I were silent, and I dropped my head. Then Mom interrupted the teacher and said, "Have you ever spoken to her?" "Of course," the teacher said. "Then you would know her vocabulary is better than yours. Figure out how to teach her." Mom stood up, grabbed my hand, held it tight, and we left. My head still low, I grinned. I wanted to be an astronaut since I was 3. Mom read every book the library had on astronauts to me. I was hungry. First and second grade tests proved I couldn't read, couldn't spell, couldn't do arithmetic, couldn't tell time, couldn't tell my left from my right. I sat in class with all the other kids, but didn't understand. Kept looking at the chalkboard, trying to make out the words, the phrases. Nothing. Knowing the other kids understood made it worse. I felt sick in my stomach and so mad at my brain. I hated that I couldn't figure out how to learn. So I stared out the window. No one ever called me retarded, but that's how I felt. And in a weird way, I wish they would have. At least we would have had a name for it then. Years later, I heard my mom talk the same way she had talked to my teacher in first grade, but this time it was to me. I had upset her, probably forgot to do my chores again. In any case, she refused to read to me. See, Mom had to read all my homework to me. It was the only way I could get through regular school. I begged her, but she refused. So I picked up my history book and started reading the chapter out loud, pacing in our apartment. I didn't know what else to do to pass the test the next day. And I got my first A in a real school. And so I read out loud, pacing in the hallways and basements and dorm rooms. Got me through college with Phi Beta Kappa and even Harvard Business School. I still can't spell or tell my left from my right or even do basic multiplication. When I graduated from Harvard, my dad gave me multiplication tables from the dollar store. "It's never too late to learn," he said. I figured that out, but took me a lot longer to figure out how to talk about it.